I know I'm fucking good.
Let's go.
What is my fucking intro again?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here bringing you.
So welcome back to episode 2 of Talking Shots, everybody. I'm your host, Wilkie, aka Crass, aka Majin Buu Radley, aka fucking everything fucking ever. So for everybody, while I'm pouring this, so for everybody who doesn't know, please tell us your name, your tag, give us a little bit of background while I pour these shits up.
Well, my name is Eric. I go by Esam in the gaming community, sponsored by Panda Global. I'm not wearing the jersey because I feel like this is a more casual type of thing. Like, I don't want to be like getting like super fucked up like while in my jersey. I feel like, but like in my jersey, I feel like that's kind of not a good look.
That's how that's addressing. Shout out to MVD.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but anyway, so I've been playing Super Smash Brothers for about 15 years competitive. Wait, no, I always mess the number up recently. 11 years competitively. I started in 2005.
Yeah.
And I started with Melee, and then I played Brawl, and I played Smash 4. I played some fighting games along the way, like Marvel vs. Capcom, the infamous Dive Kick. I'm the 2014 CEO champion of Dive Kick. I have a belt.
Yes.
I have a belt in my car still.
Really?
It's in my car. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna fucking steal that when he's on. Like,
no, he's not. But so it's just, I've just been in the competitive gaming scene for like a long time, and it's what I do now for a job. Like, I graduated college and I'm playing video games, because I mean, why would you not?
Without further ado, let's fucking get into it, man. So as you guys see, we have the super aesthetic plate with the Dominican man holding mad bananas. We have it covered in limes, and of course, this time we're drinking tequila, Esam's favorite. Yeah. I'm a man of tequila. Shout out to El Jimador, sponsor me. And pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro. Cheers. Ooh. What is your favorite drink in general? Let's just go with your favorite type of alcohol. We're gonna assume it's tequila.
Yeah.
If you have a specific brand, go ahead, shout it out.
Patron.
Really, Patron?
Because the thing is, because my first taste of alcohol, because neither of my parents like beer.
Yeah.
So my first taste of alcohol was literally like, I was like 15, and my parents were like, Eric, we're gonna take shots of tequila. Do you want one? I'm like, sure. And so that was my first, was just like, because they don't drink, so they have like super like nice stuff at home. Yeah. So it's like, oh, like $8 bottle of Patron. Just like, okay, shot. Why?
Was it ready?
And you were like, do the lemon. I'm like, oh, that's way better. So it was that. I mean, normally when I go out, I just get like rum and cokes. Keep it
That's
simple.
what I was about to say.
I'm not a huge whiskey guy.
Really? Wow.
Although for Jesse, you remember he talked about whiskey, right?
Yes.
So we just went to a fancy steak dinner in Oklahoma because
I had seen the pictures. God, I fucking
Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh yeah.
He had it. I'm pretty simple because I don't drink like too much. Yeah. So it's like tequila or like I just like certain mixers. I like mojitos. Mojitos are
mojitos are like, especially if I want to get like something a little bit lighter that's sweeter. Dude,
and the mint, like bro, mint is so good in drinks. Like soft drinks or like alcohol. Like,
have you ever had like iced tea with mint in it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My dad used to grow mint in our backyard, and we would make mint lemonade.
Oh, that's fucking so good.
It was so good.
Arizona actually makes like they have their lemonade brand called Golden Bear, and they have a mint one, which is godlike. It is god tier. It is the top of all the lemonade tiers, like of their.
And then like right under that is Chick-fil-A.
Yo, no, Chick-fil-A's lemonade is so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned before, you've been in like the scene for like a long time. So what got you into competitive gaming?
Pretty much just, I liked playing Melee. I played a lot of one-player mode, which is actually the reason I don't really use my C-stick. Because in Melee one-player mode, it's the camera.
Yeah,
you zoom out,
you don't have no C-stick.
So I learned how to play strictly using the A button. And so, but I just used to play a lot casually. I played with my brother, who was Nick Riddle, and then his friend Sabrick. And they went to a tournament, and they were like, they got bodied, right? And they were like, Eric, you should come to this tournament. And I'm like, okay. And then I got 5th. And they were just like, I hate you. And so I just started going ever since, because it was like something to do on the weekends.
Funny enough, actually, I had met your brother before I met you, and I have like a hilarious experience with your brother. Me and my friend, we were big FIU Brawl players. Like, we loved playing Brawl. We played daily for hours, and he was a Zelda player, and I'm a DDD main. I've always been a DDD main because I like, torture. So our first tournament that we go to was an Arcade Odyssey tournament, and your brother was there. And my boy, the Zelda player, had to play him round 1.
Sounds about right.
And he picked Zero Suit, and we're just like, yo, what the fuck is this character? Like, we were that novice.
Okay.
And it was a fucking blow up. Like, I was there watching, like, yo, Jesus Christ, we know nothing about this.
Yeah, it's the moment. It's the moment when you're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm super good, I can beat anybody, and then you play people that are like actually good, and you just go, what did I get myself into?
What happened?
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a little bit of a regrouping and a mental breakdown. I didn't go back to the scene for like a while after that. Nah, because we used to play for fun. Like obviously it was hella casual, but yeah, that's kind of like what sparked the fire.
Like casual competitive. Like you plot like no items, but like you didn't know like the legal stages or
exactly.
the
We were just be like final destination, final destination, final destination.
The one you picked the other day.
Oh yeah, no, and I just stuck. He's a big fucking penguin, and it's just fucking hilarious.
When I picked up Melee, because okay, so in 64 when I played casually, I played Pikachu and Samus, so that was canon. But in Melee, I actually played Bowser at the very, very beginning. Like, I didn't enter any tournaments with Bowser, but like when I was playing casually, and I quit him because I was playing hard mode, right, on Classic. And I had like 4 stocks left, and I got to the Metal character, which was Metal Pichu.
Oh my god.
And I got bodied. And I was like, I can't play this character when I literally stopped playing him. I hadn't played him in like a game ever since.
Also, yeah, I was about to ask you about that too. So you're also like a die-hard like Metroid fan. What do you love so much about like that series in general?
So essentially what happened when I was really, really young, and I actually, my parents answered this when I did a Q&A with them. So when I was like really, really young and I was like too small to hold like a controller, we had a Super Nintendo and my dad's favorite video game was Super Metroid. And so I would a lot of the time sit on his back and like watch him play or like play where I would just get like really excited if he did anything cool. And he used to play that, and I was like, she's like, first off, she's a cool ass character.
No, she's mad
like,
cool.
dude, she was double orphaned because the Space Pirates killed her family, and then she was like, okay, adopted by the Chozo, and then they killed all of them. So it was like, damn, right? So not only that, but she like travels around and just blows up entire civilizations just for money because she's a bounty hunter. Like that's badass. Like she is so much cooler than Master Chief, like infinitely.
Fair, yeah. And,
and the Pikachu's just cute.
So here we go. We're gonna take another shot. This time we're changing categories to tournament performance. Something that I don't know why. I guess maybe just because I had you and Jesse. But you guys like, dude,
we take it well.
Yeah, like, but it's fun to talk to you guys about it because you guys don't get fucking heated about it. Also, probably because we're drinking. Salute. Fucking delicious. God damn.
Mine's are so good. This is actually really good tequila.
Yo, there's a fucking frog in here, dude.
Yeah, I know. The little baby frogs get in here all the time. Fuck you! Dude, so what's been up with you quitting Melee recently, man? Because to me, you were actually like low-key one of the strongest like Florida Melee players like on the down low, man.
Well, outside of Central Florida.
Yeah, like
Central Florida's like, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
So essentially what happened was, like, since Brawl, right? Like I haven't enjoyed Melee's mechanics enough. Like I just love Samus.
Yeah.
And she's ass, and she's super ass in Brawl, and she's like not good in Smash 4, unfortunately. Although I do pull her out occasionally. Like, so I like her. She's a lot of fun, but she's like not a high tier, not a top tier.
Exactly.
And in Samus, in Melee, for me, it's like she's outside of viable. Because the only reason I feel like I ever get wins in Melee is because I'm like significantly better than the other player. Or they just play it like shit, like one way or the other. Like I beat Westballs, right? But the thing is, he like approached me the whole time and I'm like, you have fucking lasers. You have
what are you doing?
Broken full hop. Go to the top platform, camp my ass, fucking wait for me to try to hit you, and then hit me, and then fucking combo me to death. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you getting down smashed? Like, you should never get down smashed against the Samus. If you do, you're bad. Like, I beat Pew Pew in crew battles, I beat Peepee's Marth.
Same.
Like, so, it's just, and so I play these people, and like, when I win, like, I get hype, and I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. Like, you don't know the matchup.
Yeah.
Or you're just playing stupid.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Like, you know, when I beat Wobbles, I'm like, that makes sense. When I beat Marths, I'm like, yeah, that can make sense. But like, when I beat decent Foxes, or when I beat Westballs, I'm like, why? Like, you're so much better than me. There's no way that should be happening.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, I think I'm pretty good at Melee, but I'm not fucking top like 30, 40.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, at best, like 50th, right?
Exactly, because it's like Melee has so much leeway with the way that you could approach.
Melee is just hype. It's the hypest game ever in history. It's the most perfect game to ever exist.
It is not Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I'm sorry. It's not.
It's like in the beginning, God created light, and then Melee, and it was godlike as fuck.
Another question that I had, like I said, we were talking about like different scenes and regions, and we were also talking about the competitiveness of like the South Florida Smash scene. So, what's your opinion like on scene conflicts and like regional beefs and like animosity that goes on? Because at least before you answer, at least like in my opinion, I grew up in that era, like especially like traditional FGC games like Street Fighter, where
Fuck you guys up.
yeah, like and especially like in New York. Where like I played for a while, where it's like it gets hype, and I love it because that adds like that level of competition to it. And I love like the Northern Florida, Central Florida, South Florida beefs. Like no matter what, we're an amazing state to just be able to like compete it. But what is your opinion more so like when it comes to stuff like that?
That's actually one of the things that changed over the years. Because back in the Brawl days when there were like 3 majors a year, right? It'd be like Apex, something in the spring, something in the summer, that's it, you're done. It was a lot of just talk online. And it was like, yo, you're fucking trash, I'm gonna beat your ass, your whole state's free, I don't know why anyone's listening to you, except this guy, he's really good. But so, like, essentially that's how I was. I was like a huge shit talker, which is why a lot of people didn't like me in Brawl.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was godlike. I was the second best player in America. Like, because Mewtwo King, like, was, like, sometimes played, sometimes didn't. But, like, of the consistent players, it was, like, Nairo and then me.
Yeah.
Like, very clearly
I
for, like,
remember,
a long time. And so I would just shit talk everyone. I would just be an asshole. And then there was like, yo, we're gonna fuck you up. And then I would like get second to Skatar to Nairo, and they were just like, damn it, fuck asshole.
Oh, this Esam guy again. Oh.
But so it was different because you had a long time to stew over these rivalries. But now it's like, oh, Void, I saw you 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'll play you again in like a week and a half probably. Like, see you then.
As you can see, I'm being an absolute savage with my boy Esam. Here's my next question regarding performance. So, how did you feel that you did at Big House? I know that you got, what, 25th?
I got 33rd.
33rd, yeah.
I got 7th
But you
in
guys
doubles.
also, got 7th in doubles,
Yeah.
which is, I'm gonna ask you about that after. What do you think, like, mentally, like, what do you think were, like, your roadblocks when it came to that tournament? And why didn't you place higher than you expected yourself?
I mean, pretty much. So I just ran into 2 really good players.
Yeah.
Like Frozen is a core and main from New York, but he's also like one of the best PM players. So I knew he was really smart and he had a lot of fundamentals.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't confident versus him because I'm like, I don't know how he plays. I lost to Rio at SmashCon. I'm kind of scared because like I don't know the core matchup super well. And like for me specifically, if I don't have confidence, I play like 2 tiers lower. Which is why like in Florida, I'll just be like, fucking just body everyone.
because you know at least, like,
Right.
getting into
It's kind of like, you know, it's not even like, obviously like 0 is better than MBD, right? But like the way I play versus 0 as opposed to MBD is like significantly worse.
Yeah.
So it's just like if I'm not confident, if I'm not like super confident, like I'll fuck this guy up, like I play worse. And so Korn, like he played really well and I played decent. Like I didn't like blatantly just fuck things up, although I did miss him a few times, but like you can expect
just
it.
small shit.
But it was like last hit, and it's like okay, like he killed me, he ran a neutral, got up and he forward smashed me as core, and I was at 70 and he was at 100, and I'm like okay, whatever. And then I played
that happens.
and then I played Captain Zach, who's just amazing. Super good Bayonetta, and he's the Bayonetta I've had the most problems with it, out of all the Bayonettas I've played, and I've played
Really?
Salem, him, Saj, and Child,
Yeah.
and Pink Fresh. And so I've had the most trouble with Captain Zach. And like not saying necessarily he's the best, but like the one I had the most trouble with. And again, it was game 3, super last hit. Like he was like 110, I went for an edge guard and he up-beat me out of it, and I didn't know which hit of up-beat it was, and so I got stage spiked and I didn't tech.
Yeah.
And I was at like 140. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fair. But so like it wasn't like I played super bad. It wasn't like I played like opponents that were clearly way better than me. It's just like rough bracket. Because the thing is, if I beat Frozen, I would have played JJ Rockets, and I'm really comfortable in the Diddy matchup, and then I would have played Tweak, and I'm really confident in the Cloud matchup, and then I would have played 0.
That would have been fun to watch you play Tweak, man. Have you guys played before?
No,
You against
he's the
Tweak?
only Cloud I haven't played. Because
Really?
I played Mewtwo King, and I'm 2-0 with his Cloud, and then I've played Ned. When I played him at Big House in Losers. And game 1 he won, and then game 2 was like 1 stock like 20, and then game 3 I didn't get hit. It wasn't a JV because I took like 3% from Bubble because I went off an edge guard at him with Thunder, but like I hit him and he died, and then I hit him and he died. So like,
Thanks again, man. I really appreciate the fact that you have been the motherfucking boy and have decided to be on the show. From the moment that we like first talked, I thought that you would be a really cool person to have. Not only because you're a conversationalist, but you also have beautiful eyes and you're a flirt.
and I'm bald.
Dude, you got a bald head.
I got a bald head.
So, man, you've been put through the ringer so far. I'd just like to know, who else would you like to see on the show?
For Smash 4, I feel like Anti would be really good because he's like a super personality and he likes turning up, so that'd be pretty funny. And then for Melee, I feel like Hungrybox would be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
He's very eloquent and like he knows, like and he likes drinking sometimes, but he's very like he'll answer like super serious and also super joking because I really like Hungrybox. Obviously, you mentioned Mango before. For down here, probably Pork Chops.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Which I'm cool with him.
South Florida Smash 4 though, I'm not 100% sure because 1, I don't know who's legal into drinking, and 2, like
There's a lot of
the
youngins.
personalities are kind of interesting down here because a lot of the people that are really good are like reserved, like Josh and Dath are kind of like.
Exactly, like a little bit back, but
I feel like Dath would be interesting, yeah.
Because I feel like if you get some drinks in him, he'll come out.
Yeah. So those are probably the ones I would recommend.
Exactly. Thank you so much, man. I just want to thank you again. Yo, thanks again. Yo, guys, follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Snapchat.
That'll be like down
all
here.
his social media. You guys are going to see all the little links. Thanks again, guys, for watching the second episode of Talking Shots, where we take the shots and we talk the shit. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, boy, bye.
Thanks, y'all. Hey.
Authentic hot dog place. Yeah, it was great. And I walk in and I look at the toppings and it's like mustard, relish, you know, mayo, this, onions. I was like, alright. I was like, I don't see ketchup.